For more than 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter in our community. From our studios in St. Clair, you're watching Focus with Paul Dingeman.
Well, hello again in the month of February. Nice to see you after a nice Valentine's Day. We're rolling along, and we've got at least two segments for you today that you're going to enjoy. First one was Dr. Pete Lacey, the Senior Vice President of SC-4. What a wonderful establishment up in the Port Huron area.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice to see you. Welcome back to the Focus Show.
Happy to be here.
I read yesterday you got $1 million, $900 and some thousand.
That is true.
What's that all about?
We did receive a nice amount of money from Senator Peters
Wonderful.
in order for us to help with the Experience Center and our Challenger Learning Center. So we're excited.
I'm brand new to the world.
Yep.
What is the Experience Center?
So the Experience Center is really focused on science, technology, engineering, and math. Things from dinosaurs to rocks to we have a live sturgeon. It's an area that people can walk through and actually see a variety of science-related items.
All the way from dinosaurs through?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, replicas. It's pretty cool. And mammoth bones and mastodon fossils. So a lot of really cool things, even some that are from Michigan. So
wow.
Yeah.
So the money that Senator Peters got for you, what will that do for the campus?
So that will end up going towards that programming in the Experience Center and in the Challenger Learning Center. So we're working on bigger and better things that we'll be able to work with our community on to bring those STEM-related careers focused.
Additional items.
Well, or programming. When you think of the programming, so we have the Challenger Learning Center and we bring groups of students in. Certainly the public, we have missions. We also have professional development opportunities that we've done. So I would envision more programming coming in the future.
Got some wonderful pictures of the STEM. That Ben is going to throw up for us here, and it shows some of the joy that the kids have when they get into science. Right?
Yeah, that is very true. You know?
There we go. There's that. Look at the joy right there.
Absolutely. You know, that's part of the goal. A lot of students lose interest in those STEM careers early on, and so this is really geared toward getting students excited about science, technology, engineering, and math. As you can see in the photos, it's cool stuff, but it also is it's challenging stuff. You know, it's not easy. It's not the easiest classes students have ever taken. So this is a way to engage the students in that learning process.
So I think there's a video there that's going to come up here in a second with some music on it, but it's what age group are you talking to, the middle school or the high school?
For the Challenger, it spans all ages really, and so we now have Operation Comet, which will give students in 3rd to 5th grade a mission. We just launched that recently, and then Lunar Quest is really geared towards that middle school to early high school age, but again, we've had adult students, high school students, and community members come through the Challenger.
So the community members, I'm out of school, I'm in a job, can I come and see this?
The Experience Center is open anytime the college is open, so they can walk through there and see it anytime. Challenger is based on missions that we set, but we have had several public missions, and so yes, the person you described could sign up for a public mission to do that. And then on Saturday, March 11th, is going to be a great chance for anyone in the viewing audience to come to our SC-4 STEM Fest, and they'll get to see all of that and more.
Tell me about STEM Fest.
Yeah, so STEM Fest, we're super excited to have partners with Michigan Tech University. So they have a group called Mind Trekkers. They're going to bring down around 50 of their science, technology, engineering, and math students. The field house will be filled with experiments, hands-on displays, everything from liquid nitrogen to things that will blow up, things that will really challenge the mind, and so that'll be fun for the public.
So this won't be on the campus; it'll be in the field house.
That part will be
part of the campus.
Correct. That will be in the SC-4 field house, and then right across the street in our Claire E. McKenzie building is where the Challenger Learning Center is and our Experience Center. And we have our friends from Ann Arbor Hands-On Museum that will be there with us, and the Leslie Science and Nature Center. They'll bring live animals, so from lizards to bats to toads to owls and hawks. I mean, just a lot of really cool things that the public can come see.
March 11th, is there a charge?
March 11th, there is not a charge.
Wow.
It's free of charge, yes.
And the hours are?
That's going to be 10 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. And online, I know you have a slide with the website.
Right.
We're asking people to register in advance just so we have an idea of how many people are coming. And we're expecting it to be our largest event that we've ever held. I mean, I really think this will be in the thousands.
Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
SC4, how's the population now? I know over the years population goes up, population goes down, depending upon how employment is a lot of times.
Yeah, we're doing well. I mean, I'd say stable in enrollment. We are getting back to what I would call more normal after a couple of years of really just an unusual campus feel. You see more students, more activities going on, and so it's definitely going well.
You brought along a book. Tell me the story about the book.
So we are hosting the first round of the Women's Basketball National Championship. Nationals. Best 16 teams in America will be playing at the SC-4 Fieldhouse for the national title. That will be March 21st through the 25th.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The book itself this is a new book by Andrew Marinus. He is a New York Times best-selling author. And this book is about the 1976 Women's Olympic team. It's the first U.S. Olympic team in history, and they took silver in the 76 Olympic Games. And we have two ladies from that book and from that Team USA that will be joining us for the national championship.
They'll be here on campus.
Yes. So we're going to have...
And the author.
And the author. And we're going to have them at our welcome banquet with all 16 teams, but then there'll be a public event. That will be on Tuesday, March 21st, and that's going to be at noon in our theater, and this is going to be a chance for them to really talk about their pioneering story of women's basketball. They've been laughing with me saying, we didn't have a welcome banquet to go to the Olympics. We basically hitchhiked and stayed in one hotel room. So they've helped establish the foundation for the future.
Do I need tickets for that event?
That will be a free event as well. And so that will be noon on March 21st. And then the actual national championship games, there's 26 games that are going to take place between Tuesday and Saturday. There's tickets for those games. We really would love to have the public come in and watch this great basketball.
Where are the teams from? All over the United States?
All over the U.S. Last year we had Arizona, North Dakota, North Carolina, Kansas, Iowa. So yeah, really coast to coast. And a team from Iowa won it last year. This year there's a team from the Chicago area that's currently #1 and undefeated called Morton College. They were in the semifinals last year. So,
if I remember correctly, don't you have a 3-year contract? Or?
That is correct. Yes, we had a 3-year bid. This is the last year of that bid. We have bid on this tournament again, and so this is our opportunity to shine and keep this in our community. The impact is huge. These are 16 teams staying with us for a week.
Oh, yeah.
Just the hotel rooms alone last year was about 1,200 room nights.
Wow.
So, I mean, you're talking $250,000 in our local economy.
That's wonderful.
And we get to showcase our beautiful community. So.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Pete, you always have great information about a wonderful institution.
Thank you.
The institution is how many years old now?
100, Paul.
This is your 100th year?
This is our 100th year, yes. So ironically, we did.
And you've been there for the whole time.
I'm 98.
You look pretty good.
Yes. Yes, that is very true. So 100-year celebration this year.
Okay. What are there big celebrations planned?
We are working on several different plans, and yes, there'll be more details coming out. We've been obviously branding. Check our website and social channels. We talk about our history.
Right.
We actually had sports back in 1923, which is
wonderful.
Incredible as well. Yeah. And you think back to 1923, we're the second community college in the state of Michigan to open. So it's quite a privilege to serve St. Clair County, and it's an honor to think that we are one of the best community colleges in our state.
I did not realize it was the 100th anniversary.
Yeah.
So glad I asked.
I'm glad you did as well. We could talk all about that too.
Right. All right, so we got lots of things happening. First, March the 11th is the STEM Fest.
Correct.
At the Fieldhouse. Followed immediately by March 21st and 25th at the Fieldhouse. The Skippers Athletics presents 16 of the best teams from across the nation for the Women's Basketball Championship of the NJCAA.
That is correct.
I got it right. Okay, did I miss anything?
I think that's it. We would just love your viewing audience to come out to the college, and that STEM Fest is going to be a great event, and so will the championship. So,
Mr. Pete Lacey,
Thank you,
Vice
Paul.
President, Dr. Pete Lacey, Senior Vice President of SC4, and he really wasn't there for the whole 100 years. A portion of it, but not the whole 100. Back with our next guest in just a second. And we are back, and there's a really interesting store in the Riverview Plaza, which has been there for a couple of years. And before that, they were on River Road, south of the bridge in St. Clair by Cargill. And the executive director is Mrs. Hal. I better let you pronounce it.
Halhowski.
Halhowski, a good Irish name.
Yes.
Welcome to the Focus Show.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see
Thanks for having me.
The store is called Soaring Dreams.
Correct.
Got a really unique way of greeting people there, and got a great staff, and we thought you better get in here and better tell us about it.
I'm glad you did. Today is actually the 1-year anniversary of me opening in the plaza.
Really?
Yes. So it's very exciting. The year flew by,
Yeah.
and it's been an awesome move. It was a really good move.
Where are you physically located in the plaza?
I am in between Anchor Point Bistro and Menina's Winehouse.
Well, you never have a need for food
Right.
or cocktail.
Nope. Right. I've gained a lot of weight since I moved there, for sure. It's very easy access.
Tell me how Soaring Dreams started.
Well, actually, 2 other ladies founded the organization in 2017. It's Laura McDonald and Julie McCoy.
Okay.
Founded the organization for their adult children with special needs
Okay.
to help them continue building upon what they learned while they were in school.
Okay.
In Michigan, special needs kids can stay in the education system till they're 26.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a group that is kind of stuck in the middle.
Right.
So their philosophy was, now what do we do?
Right.
We don't want them to lose what they learned all their time in school. We want to be able to build on that. But I work with a group now that isn't really going to be able to work on their own. Pardon me.
Mm-hmm.
But they're capable of a lot of things. Just need a little more guidance, a little more patience and understanding, and they're capable of fulfilling quite a few tasks actually at the store. So it's wonderful.
So you have a store. What kinds of things do you have in the store?
Well, it's a resale shop.
Okay.
So
And if Ben will start throwing some of those pictures up, you'll get a better idea here as
okay,
we
yeah,
talk.
that'll make sense too. The items are donated to the organization. So we have clothes, shoes, furniture, small appliances, artwork, Christmas, holidays, decor items, anything you can really
It's like
think
a
of.
resale shop almost.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
It is a resale, yep.
And it's a beautiful store. It
Thank you.
was the old Boomerangs, I think,
Correct.
so people know where it is. And you've got great cabinets and great shirts and T-shirts, and just be kind. I love it. Made in St. Clair. And you brought along. We'll let some of these pictures roll as we talk here. So you've had 1-year anniversary, and you've had some success. So that's great.
Yes, I'm very happy. Very happy with moving to the plaza. It's gotten a lot more attention, a lot more traffic, just being in there.
How many employees do you have?
Currently, I have 5.
5 employees. Okay.
And
Okay.
we're all volunteers.
Okay.
So my next goal is that we can all get paychecks. That was my goal
Yeah.
for moving into the plaza,
Okay.
to get enough.
Well, how do you pay them the rent?
The
Donation?
sales from the donations.
Oh, donate. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thankfully, people bring in amazing, high quality things, and that has kept us going from 2017, the sales from the donations.
Okay. All right. I'm going to hold up this mug here, and you tell me about. You've gone into the mug business now.
Well, we have a bunch of handmade things that we've made from the beginning. Decor items, we're making mugs. We kind of tapped into the chocolate area the last few months or since Christmas. We make cake pops and chocolate covered pretzels. I've got a whole bunch of more goodies over here. Chocolate caramel
Chocolate
pretzels.
pretzel. Okay. This may not leave the studio.
Well, it shouldn't. That was for you. We also make homemade dog treats that are a big seller, big favorite. So the kids, I respectfully call them kids.
Right.
But they're young adults.
Right.
They all work to make all these things. Not everyone can do everything, but everyone can do something.
Correct.
So everybody's got a part in all the items that we make.
And you make these mugs and
Yes, right in the shop.
you paint them in the whole bit?
It's called sublimation. It's a special printer and special ink and a heat press, and the kids are able to do all of the things.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
So you have these available, and you got a whole basket
Whole
full of.
basket full of goodies. We made chocolates for the holidays, and those are a big seller.
Wow, you've got lots of great stuff, and so it keeps them employed. It gives them encouragement.
Right.
And-
Helps with their self-esteem.
Yep.
We want to keep these guys able to reach their highest level of independence, and that's different for each young adult
Right.
that comes in.
Right.
So like I said, everybody works on a part of everything that we do.
What are the store hours?
Well, during the winter, it's shorter hours.
Right.
11 to 3 during the week, 12 to 4 on the weekends. And then in the summer, it's 11 to 6 during the week, and still 11 to 4 during the weekend.
Well, the store looks great. I mean, you've got it really stocked with all sorts of items and gifts, and
And it's always changing. I get donations literally almost every day. So it's never the same store twice, literally.
well, it's great work, and people should support it. And we wanted to get you in here and let people know it was available, and encourage them to come in the shop. And now that you've got chocolates and candy,
kind of goodies.
all kind of goodies, they'll be knocking your door down.
Yes, I hope so. I hope so.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so
Always
much.
nice to have met you.
I appreciate you.
That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Till next time, I'm Paul Dingeman. See you soon.
Thanks for watching Focus with Paul Dingeman. Focus is produced at the CTV Community Television Studios in St. Clair. For over 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter to our community.